divide and conquer, one way describing the Kremlin's operation to create divisions in Europe. Moscow's backing for the more often radical political parties has actually been known for a long time. It ultimately aims to sow disunity on key issues such as Ukraine. Anger over the migrants flowing across Europe and the economic slump are boosting the ratings of these fringe EU groups, who Vladimir Putin, the Russian president, and Russian state-backed media have supported through money, lobbying and slanted airtime coverage. But it's got to this point now where even the US is launching its own probe, as the Daily Telegraph writes. The report details Washington's concerns that cracks in the EU could undermine NATO and international sanctions following Moscow's annexation of Crimea from Ukraine. A major review is underway into what the newspaper calls Russian clandestine funding. Officials declined to say which parties could come into the probe, but it is thought likely to include far-right groups including Jobbik in Hungary, Golden Dawn in Greece, the Northern League in Italy and France's Front National, which received a €9 million loan from a Russian bank in 2014. But it doesn't stop there. It also addresses the upcoming Dutch referendum on Ukraine's treaty with the EU. Support of the referendum, quote, closely resembled known Russian propaganda, Peter Foster for The Telegraph writes. Meanwhile, Deutsche Welle focuses on the growing economic woes ordinary Russians are facing up to, with what the newspaper writes are lines of people living below the poverty line, driving people to soup kitchens. When the small church in downtown Moscow opens its doors to feed the poor, there is some jostling in the line. Everyone wants to be first. There are covered tables in the nave. It looks festive. Many volunteers are there to bring food to the guests or simply chat with them. But during hard times, there is a saying that laughter is the best medicine, and that's what Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty focuses on. Tom Bumforth writes that humour has become part of the course, before highlighting several memes circulating the internet. Here is a selection of them for you. This one says, your face when you've finished waiting for your oil to get to $75. Another tweeted joke went, this water in Russia costs 3,180 rubles for a barrel. This barrel of Russian oil costs 2,360 rubles. Let's sell water. And the last, a picture of Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev with the post underneath saying, stability in the country is when the hand of the Prime Minister doesn't shake when he's taking a selfie. Links to all the articles featured can be found on our website, uatoday.tv. That's all for the press review.